Hey guys, Max here, and this is going to be a update video for BetterShops. Uh, Currently, I am using, as you can see, version 1.6.1. This is unreleased at the time of recording. Um, this is most likely going to be the exact version that I'm going to be releasing, with very few to no changes added. So, yeah. And what I'm going to be going over in this video is every aspect of the plugin. All the new features added, all the old features that remain the same, how everything works, the type of things that you can put in. So, let's get going. So to start off, this is what a shop looks like. Very basic, I know. There's nothing really too major. It's just that when you click on it, this opens up, and this is really cool. This is a alternate account that I set up with my main account as a keeper, so I can show off some of the features of that. But this is what an average player sees when they open your shop. They see the ability to toggle the buying and selling shops. They can open the searches so that they can search for any item they want. They can view all the items. They can scroll through all the pages of the shop, and they can open their shopping cart. Here they can see what the item is, obviously, the stock, the amount that the owner wants, and the price. If you want, you can just left click to buy it. You can click this to buy, this to cancel. So let's buy it. So you can see $5 was taken from my account, and I received an additional chest. Now shift click to add to cart. If I shift click, this pops up. The amount to buy is 1. By default, you're always going to buy 1. So let's add a few more. Maybe, oh, I can only go up to 10? Why is that? Oh, that's the amount of stock there is. Okay. Let's only buy 5 then. Click to confirm. Let's go to here. Oh, I can buy 5 chests at a price of 25, because each chest costs $5. And up here it tells me the total price, my current balance, and my balance after. Let's buy it. So you can see 5 chests were added, and $25 was taken from my account. Now right click to manage. If you are a shopkeeper, you can help manage the shop. You can only add stock to this item. So let's add, I don't know, let's add 1. Boom. Change to stock. Now it's at 6, and I have 6 chests remaining. I know. Let's just add everything. Change to stock. 12 is added, and all of my chests were gone. Actually, but I'm gonna need a chest again when I actually want to make my own shop, so let me buy that again. And that's basically that's the ins and outs of, buying, buying in general. There are permissions and stuff to use, but I'll get into that later. For now, I'm actually going to go over creating a shop. So let's put my shop right here. And let's put a sign down. Oops, sorry. In order to create a shop, my bad, you need to shift, put a sign down, and in brackets, put shop. Click done, and this pops up. It'll either pop up in your chat, or it'll pop up here, depending on how the owner of the server configures it. Here you can type in a name. I'll call it my shop. Then, create a shop. That easy. Sorry about that. Need to go off and do one quick little thing, but now it's all fixed. Alright, so now this is a shop that we just created. As you can see, there's nothing, too different from the other side. You can still toggle buying and selling. Here is where you'll see all of the different features that come with the plugin. everything you'll ever need to know is listed here. So it tells you it's closed. Well, we're gonna have to make it open at some point, but not right now. It tells you the name of the shop, the description, what part of the shop you're in. Currently, I'm in the buying shop. If I toggle this, I'm in the selling, and back to buying. Uh, the owner, me. Keepers, how many there are, I'll get into that later. Right click to open the shop settings. So let's right click. Notifications. Here I can change shop notifications, uh, get notified whenever someone buys or sells to your shop. Change the description. Um, let's actually do that. My cool shop. Actually, my cool shop. Now, so when the pig gets out of the way, we can turn that back, and boom, the description is my cool shop. Server shop mode, NPC shop mode, and holographic shop mode. I will get into those three later. Over here. Actually, no. What's next? Left click to toggle open and closed. Well, left click. Now my shop is open. As you can see, the sign now says open. Close it. It's closed. Let's leave it open. Click an item to manage it. Well, there's no items in it to manage, so how do we add items to the shop? Left click an inventory item to add it. Let's add a diamond sword, shall we? Maybe some iron. And let's go to the selling shop, Let's add some cobblestone, some diamonds. And oh, we're still in the selling shop. Let's add a diamond there. And let's click it again. Now all the diamonds I had in my inventory are there. Pretty reasonable. And let's do the same with cobblestone. Yeah. So now, if we hover over it, we can see the stock is 1, depending on how much. The amount that we want people to buy it for is by default 1, and the price by default is 5. Let's change that, because no one's going to be buying a diamond sword for 5. Let's change it to 100. Pretty reasonable. So people can buy now 1 diamond sword for, $100. Pretty cool. And actually, let's go over all the different things that we have in here. So when you first click on an item, it displays it here. Here you can change the price of the item. You can remove it from the shop. You can change the amount sold. Or you can change if it's infinite or not, if the stock is going to be infinite. And you can also add or remove stock here, and I will get into this a bit later. But for now, let's turn infinite on. So as you can see, the stock is now just a line. It's infinite. All stock, so this was 1 before, even if I buy and sell, it will still remain at 1. So you'll never lose items, if that makes sense. Diamonds. No, let's just leave that. Let's just leave these things as is. Actually, no. Let's change diamonds. Change that to 60. I don't know. And there it is. Now the price is 60. Say we didn't want to sell cobblestone. Just didn't want to do it. Let's remove it. Boom, now it removes it, and it automatically moves to another portion of the shop, depending on if there's an item already here or not. That's just because it just goes so fast that it clicks something. Now we get our cobblestone back, and it is removed from the shop. Now what's this last thing? If you have the permission, you can shift click to start arrangement mode. Let's shift click. Now we are in arrangement mode. Here, we can arrange our shop however we like. We can even put things on other pages. So this is not going to be in the second page. It's going to be right here. Now if we get out of that by clicking it again, you can see everything remains the same. Which is pretty cool. Shop history, there's currently not anything, but this will display all the transactions that have occurred in your shop by giving uh, what they bought, for how much, how many of the item they bought. Uh, gives you the date and time, gives you the person who bought it. So it's pretty informative. Shopkeeper management. This is a list of all the shopkeepers. So let's add a keeper. Um, let's add Notch. I don't know. Not a valid player, or this player is not logged on to the server before. Yeah, well, they kind of need to be on the server before they can, become a shopkeeper. It makes sense. So let's just add myself. Alright, I added myself. So now I appear right here. I can either remove myself from here, or I can just click it and remove it. We already know how shopkeeping works. As you can see right here, this is all they can do. They cannot remove items from the shop. They cannot do anything of that nature, change any settings. They can only just add stock, which, it's all they need to do, really. So, now I'm going to be going over NPCs. An NPC will look like this, anything really. Now let's go here. Let's create an NPC shop. Here's a list of every single NPC that you can create. By default, players can only use the villager NPC. But if they have a permission, then they can use whichever one you set the permission for. Let's start with a cool one. Let's start with sheep. Now here's where the customization really begins. Here you can choose whatever color you want. By default it's white. But let's have a light blue sheep. As you can see, if you hover over here, everything you choose stays right there, so you can always see what you are doing. Let's have it be a baby, and let's not have it be sheared. Alright, so it's going to be a light blue baby. Confirm. And boom, there it is. There's your shop. It's now a light blue. Oh, he just ate. Oh. But whatever. It's a light blue sheep. If you click it, it opens the shop. Same as all the other ones. All these do it. Yeah. So that was pretty easy. And if you want to remove it, just click it off. It'll turn right back to a chest. Very easy. Very simple. Now, let's turn to Holographic shop. And I think you guys will like this. Boom. This is a holographic shop. It's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Now, here, if you click this, you can toggle the buying and selling shop. Click the arrows to scroll through all the items. And go to the selling portion. You can see the items are different for the selling and buying shop. And along with that, the stock, the amount, and the price all change with it. To turn it back, just click on where it says My Shop, and just click Holographic Shop to false. But, just want to show you something. If you are not the owner, and you click on it, you'll be able to buy it. So you'll get the same exact screen as, say, this. If you are the owner, then you'll just be able to manage it from here. And speaking of being able to buy things, if you're the owner, and you want to still be able to buy from your own shop, server shop mode, right here. It's perfect. Click that on, and boom, I can buy. I can buy some iron. Actually, let's do it. I just bought some iron for price of 5. And let's buy a diamond, shall we? Now the stock is 73. 60 bucks has been taken from my account, and I have a diamond. Alright, let's turn that back off. As you can see, this is how it looks in server shop mode. I still get the cart. I get to search for things. Uh, I can right-click this still to open the shop settings, or I can left-click it to easily turn off service shop mode. And everything is all back. And I was able to re-add my diamond and iron. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, there's one other feature that I've been so excited about. I think it's really cool. It's right here. Now, why is the price crossed off? And why is there a new price next to it? Well, right here, live economy. What the live economy is, it takes whatever item is enabled for it. So, for this case, emerald block. And it changes its price. The price fluctuates based on how many people buy it and how many people sell it. So, here. This is the lowdown of it. Information. If enabled, the following will occur. Prices will adjust automatically. More buying equals higher prices. More selling equals lower prices. This item will appear in the selling shop if it does not already exist. Selling price is half of the buying price. This will most likely be configurable soon. And you can forget that. That's, because I was using this in one of the beta things, this was going to be added, but it isn't. So I should probably get on changing that. It is already changed for you guys, but it's not changed for me. Anyway, and this is the secret economic variable. You can change this, and it will change the fluctuation of each price. A lower number equals more price fluctuation. Higher number equals less price fluctuation. This is the current change percent that the price is changing by. And let's just go back. So here, I'll show you. If I turn to server shop mode so I can buy from it, you can see that the current price is 972.6. If I buy, 972.6 added. Now the price just skyrocketed right there. Now it's at 1000.10. Eesh. Okay, now it's at 1000.20. So now it's starting to get a bit more there. And yeah. So that's pretty cool, you know? Everything changes like that. Now obviously 100 was a bit lower number, so it's moving by about 10 cents each time. The more obscure the number, the more obscure that it will go up by. As you can see actually in the selling portion, same thing happens. It's always half of that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It adds like a new spice to it. I can get players, you know, with interested in how like a real economy works. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's definitely that's it for the shops, really. I mean, there's nothing really more. I don't know. It's not really anything to go into detail more. So far, shops can support everything from mob spawners with different things inside of them to, you know, certain names, you know, display names, lores, enchantments, potions, books, like, you know, rewritten books, uh, enchanted books, anything you could think of, any type of block, anything. So, it's definitely, in my opinion, the better solution for some shops out there. It's very highly customizable. And that's all you need to know, really. I mean, there are some other things here I'll show you. There are some commands. The BS command, standing for BetterShops. Nothing else. Uh, Here, you can see BS info. Tells you what version you're on, the amount of shops, total number of NPC shops, and total number of holographic shops. You can update, which it updates it from the outside source, which in turn is the BetterShops editor, which is an actual program that I created myself, which allows you to manage the entire plugin when the server is offline, when you're not online. So if you're just sitting at your computer, you can just turn on the program and manage every single shop, even if you don't own it, which is really cool. I like it a lot. And this just automatically just updates it, but it updates every 3 minutes automatically anyway. Um, Config. This is the entire config for BetterShops. You can just click to toggle anything. That's just about it. You can change anything. Uh, yes, language. Because BetterShops is probably the most customizable plugin out there, you can customize all the chat messages as well. So you can just click on something. You can even customize how to create shops. Uh, you know, toggle open, close every single message. You can just click on it, and you'll be able to type in chat. Let me just cancel it though. So yeah. And what else is there? There's the blacklist. Ooh, I forgot to go over this. The blacklist. Here you can add items to the shop. Well, not to the shop. You can add items to the blacklist just by, clicking it in your inventory. And what it will do is if they do not have the permission to, you know, if they do not have the blacklist permission, then they will not be able to add those specific items to the shop. Which, so say you don't want people to be able to sell, I don't know, cobblestone, whatever. Put cobblestone in. There you go. Now people won't be able to sell cobblestone if they don't have permission. And if you just click it, it'll go away. And what else? There's the BS Open, which it just opens. This is the name of it. It just opens that shop. There's dash S remove, which just removes a shop. So we want to remove my shop. We get the items that were inside of it. If they were not, like if our inventory was full, the items would just drop on the ground, and it breaks the sign, and the shop is removed. So now there's also BS list. This lists every shop, every single shop that is on the server so far. You can also do it by name, so let's list Maxi, and now see my shops. There's 8 instead of the 9 that there were before, and it tells you if the shop is an NPC shop or a holographic shop. And that is that's it. It's a very powerful plugin. It's, see, the TPS has barely gone down, and I bet half that's just me running around loading in chunks. So, that's just about it. It's really, really easy to use. Everything that you need to know is there. Everything is completely customizable and changeable. And yeah, that's just about it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please check out the plugin. Tell your friends. Do whatever you want. Uh, just have a good time. That's it. See ya.